My encoding software says I'm up and running. And on time for once. That wasn't easy. I'm not sure which one is slower, me or my old dog. This may be a short live stream, I don't know. You never know how they're going to go, but I don't know what the weather's like in your area, but we actually have some gorgeous weather for once. Humidity's down, the heat is down. It's just comfortable outside. So yeah, it's a nice change for once. If there's a hum in the background, please somebody let me know, because I have a fan on because it's so nice. We turn the air off and open the windows. But the fan, I don't know. It's got a little bit of a hum to it. Hey, Lord Explorers. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? Tough topics, hey. Yeah, it's just kind of nice to have some nice weather for once. I do wish the weather had been slightly less hot and humid when I'd gone to Chicago, and Gary to explore with Lord Explorers and Tenzoroku would definitely have helped. Oh, not too bad, Catherine. Just a little tired, but not bad. I was, honestly, as I mentioned to Lord Explorers earlier in a message I sent to him, I was feeling pretty my lungs were having a little bit of an issue on my last little trip. I did contact my doctors and gave them some antibiotics to try to keep me out of the hospital, and they seem to be doing a job picking it back up right now. Well, picking it back up to my baseline. So I'm hoping to stay out for another. I don't like to go in until it's winter. I'd rather be out exploring until it's winter. Thanks, Catherine. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. The meds are a little tough because they have their own side effects. They don't like to give it to me very often because it does mess with your joints and tendons a little. But, what are the options? Tried the lighting a little brighter for once. And it kind of makes more of a shadow, unfortunately. Hey, One Old Key, how's it going? A couple good explorers there, man. How's the weather over there in Greece, my friend? I mean, whew, we finally got a break, so I'm happy with that. And honestly, if it's a light live stream tonight, because my fellow Americans may be outside, depending on where they're at, if they're getting the weather we are. But yeah, we'll be reviewing Rogue Exploration's video tonight. I did message him, and he did already ask me to review one. It's not a real long video. I had a couple other people that were actually ahead of him on the list, but they haven't got back to me. I messaged them earlier today, and I'm trying to ask which they want me to review their videos or just show them on here for you guys. But I don't know which video for sure. I had a couple of possibilities. I kind of see if they had a favorite. Sorry. That's the medication, one of the medications there. Binghamton, New York. Well, I don't say that real 3 times fast. So what's the weather out in New York like? Because we finally got some very nice weather. And it's about darn time, because with my crap lungs, that exploring and wearing a mask stuff in hot, humid weather. Steve, how's it going, man? Yeah, we are. That's not too far off us, right, Catherine? We are, let's see. We are 79 degrees and nice low humidity. So it is a very nice change. Sorry, everybody. Turn my Wi-Fi back on. Rogue Exploration, there you are, man. Did you get my message? Oh, yeah, Catherine, it was for us, too, until just a few days ago. Because I went to explore Lord Explorers in Chicago a couple weeks ago, and it was nasty. Man, it took me 2 days to recover for that with my crappy lungs. And then I went to explore just this last week with Lord Explorers and Tenzoroku in Gary, Indiana. Also, another very hot, humid day that about killed me. So this is nice for me. No problem, Rogue. Yeah, I knew you really wanted me to review this video, and I'm pretty sure you were going to be happy with me throwing this one up there. It's also one of your longer videos. I prefer them a little longer, but yeah, the other two people didn't get back to me on which video, and Bryn is still unsure if I can use one of his, so he's checking on it. But yeah, the Gary, Indiana trip was good. I'll probably touch on that a little more after the video review. Just kind of waiting for a few more people. I usually try to... It seems like every time I start one, then like 4 or 5 more people come in halfway through. So I never know how long to just warm up the stream, talk to you guys, see what everybody's doing, what everybody's getting ready to do with winter coming, or for some of you in the southern hemisphere, your spring is coming. So never know how much time to kill before we start the video. Because it does seem like every time I start it, then 4 or 5 people show up and go, oh, who are we doing? It's like, oh. But yeah, a couple nice trips. I'm hoping for 1 or 2 more trips with Lord Explores, either to Chicago, his area, or Gary again. And maybe 1 more down south, if long as lungs will handle it, to see Rogue Exploration. I do know my Detroit, Ohio trip is out. My lungs won't handle that many days in a row. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Excuse me, that's why I keep clearing my throat, because sorry, there. The meds don't differentiate. They attack about everything. Hey, June. TL, how's it going? It's the Catholic, your remake of the Catholic Youth Center. I kind of like that one's one of your longest. You do show a good amount of what's left of it, and you got a little bit of suspense with it, you know, some of the stuff you see or find or hear. So I thought it'd be a good one for you. How you feeling, June? And TL is also in the southern hemisphere in New Zealand, like Tough Topics is. So while we're starting to look at fall and winter coming, they're looking at the warm weather coming. You know, their winter is really light. Sorry, I'm actually not feeling bad. Just the medication affects my voice box. Yeah, and after the video, also want to discuss something Lord Explores sent to me, letting me know it's about a place him and I explored recently. He took me to up there, and I was I enjoyed it. I want to discuss that a little bit after what's going on there, after the video review. We have about 10 people, excuse me. It helps me to eat and drink stuff, keep swallowing. We got about 10 people. Yeah, June, one of my meds, is the one that does it for me, is called Caiston, as Trianam solution. And the whole month I'm on that, my voice is screwy. And I know you guys won't believe this. My voice, as horrible as it is today, didn't used to sound like this. I used to sing in show choir. No joke. I had a nice, solid baritone voice. Almost bordering on bass. Very smooth voice. Like I said, I sang in choir for in high school and stuff for 4 years. But this is what CF has done to my voice. All the constant coughing and infections in my throat and meds. Yay. So now I got a voice for silent cinema. Antonis, I noticed in Greece there you've had a couple good ones lately. Kind of enjoying that. Oh no, Catherine, I'm used, you know, it is what it is. I can dwell on it. Or I can get out and explore with people like Lord Explores and Tenzoroku and Steel City Storm and other explorers who get out and see stuff. I'd rather do that than sit around and, you know, go downhill in silence. I don't know. I like to put up a fight. Even though, as Lord Explorers can attest to, my last week when we were especially in the morning when I was up exploring with him in the morning. I was having a tough time. It got better during the day, but wow. I almost wasn't sure I was going to go on to Gary from Chicago. Because, man, I was, woof. Sorry. Well, we got 9 people here. A lot of times, as soon as I start it, somebody shows up. We're only 10 minutes in, but... I guess I can discuss a little bit about what Lord Explorer sent me first. You've heard me talk about vandalism on here, and I've mentioned how it's affected Pajerico and some other explorers pretty heavily, and how we don't like vandalism, how we hate it. Just especially wanton vandalism for no reason. Lord Explorers took me to explore a place called, well, I can say it now because it's destroyed. It's gone. Hackney's. It was a big bar and grill. Nice outside area. This place was huge. Hey, Benny Loco. Chris. Sorry, everybody. I do like to say hi when people come in. But this bar was it was partially stripped. Some from vandals. Some there was a little bit of an auction sale when it closed. This place was open 50 years. And it was big. Gorgeous outback patio. They had their own little lake out back. Little one. Great area to have concerts inside and out. Screened in area. It was really nice. And Lord Explorers took me to it. And yeah, like he's saying there, it's a gorgeous 2-story restaurant. It had living quarters upstairs where some of the staff obviously lived. Had a great big office, big storage areas, like a little banquet room upstairs. It was amazing at one time. It was a great explore. I did a live stream from there a couple weeks ago. If some of you saw it, and if you did, thank you very much. I know it's hard to come in on random live streams because you never know when. It was a great place. And my main video for that will be out here soon, but it's just too bad because he sent me a link showing me today that somebody burned it down yesterday. So, I don't even know what to say anymore. So I can share the location. It's in Lake Zurich. It was in Lake Zurich, Illinois. So thank you for Lord Explorers for that because it was a good day. Him and Cole definitely drugged me along and tried to work what's left of these lungs pretty good. But yeah, it is absolutely destroyed. Nothing left. 50 years this place is there. And as good a shape as it was in when we were there, the worst part of the whole place, no joke. We don't even know how this happened because the roof showed no leakage anywhere. This place is solid. The basement was 100% flooded. You could go down 2 steps and the rest of the basement was solid water. Nasty stuff too. Which is strange because once again, they must have had a water main leak or something, or some water break. Because the roof was solid. It was dry inside. Barely any mold. Any mold you got was coming from downstairs. And downstairs had more banquet rooms and restaurant area. So we obviously couldn't get down there. But yeah, it just totally destroyed. So he sent me that and I was very upset. But I'm also kind of happy. I'm glad that we were there to be able to preserve it. Some that's been there 50 years as a restaurant, bar, grill. And it's a cool place that used to look. So once again, I thank Lord Explorers for bringing me in on that and letting me see that. And to the person that destroyed it, I hope to hell you get caught. God, that stuff just ticks off explorers. Especially if you're going to go explore something and somebody burns it down before you get there. I mean, it's no better, but it's still even a little worse. You don't even get to preserve it then. You hope somebody else got there to preserve it. But yeah, it's absolutely destroyed, guys. I mean, there's nothing left of this. If you've seen the aftermath pictures and video, just horrid. Let's go to the chat here and let me catch up. Chris Peck, sorry if I didn't say hi, but welcome, man. Hope the kitten's doing good. Let's see. Yeah, Benny Loco has a question for me. What's the biggest place I've ever explored, Benny Loco? It is the military base video that is on my channel. I'm not asking if you go watch it, and I'm not, chumming for views, but it is the military base. Sean and I spent insane amounts of time there, and we still saw a fraction of what was there. We have so much footage, and people have asked me if there's anything else. I'm actually in the process of going through the rest of our footage and making either a second and third part to that video, because there was so much to see. So that's our largest explorer, is the abandoned military base. So we've done some pretty large places. We did a huge factory with some power here recently. Sean found that. We did a huge hospital complex that is now demolished. We did some pretty good sized places. Yes, I did, Catherine. Also, Catherine, so did Lord Explores. So make sure you check his channel out, because I know he's got a video of it. I've got a video I'm gonna do here soon. I'm trying to make sure I don't release mine anywhere near his, because I'm not trying to compete with him. He's a friend. He's a great explorer, and I don't see competing with each other. He released his on his schedule. I release mine on my schedule. And it works great for both of us. And we get to explore together. So, kind of a win-win. But yes, Catherine, mine will be out here in the next few weeks. But if you can't wait, you can go to his channel. He's got a live stream from that house, and the video he did just recently, he released on that house also. I do believe. Didn't you, Lord Explorers? Any corrections, Lord Explorers, let me know. Okay, Lord Explorers does have a wrench, so he can post any links to his video if you'd like to for you, Catherine. Sorry, I don't have his link up here. Nathan, how's it going, man? I've been out of town, Nathan. Sorry, I haven't got to see what you've been drumming up for me. So hopefully I get to check out the next day or two. My travels and my health kind of slowed me down a little. So for anybody out there also that has been noticing I haven't been to your channel lately as much, sorry. The traveling, the trips I did, and then some home stuff I had to finish. We're building here at the house. Mixed out with my health, it took tons of my time. So, sorry about that, but I should be getting back in a little more here soon. In fact, I did start today again. And remember, everybody, if you don't hear from a channel that you know comes at your channel often, or you don't get notifications from a channel you watch often, go check them. The notifications and subscriptions are still screwy on YouTube. A friend of mine, Jesse, lost some subscribers. He lost some himself on his channel. Then he lost subscriptions that he watches regular, just disappeared. All the same day. So, good job, YouTube. So you can be losing channels that you like to watch and not even know. So, Nathan, what's your latest song that you did some drumming to that I missed since I was gone? Oh, and everybody, please, not just for my stream or anybody, everybody's stream, everybody's video. If you do not dislike the video, please take time to hit that thumbs up. I say it every week, the YouTube algorithm does matter on thumbs ups, and it does love comments. Also, I'm going to ask, especially for us in the urban exploring community who do honest, true urban explorers, we are trying to fight a huge glut of clickbait and liars and everything else right now. Please share our videos, share our channels, let people know about us. Me, Lord Explorers, Urbexy, Urbex Jericho, TJ, Explorers, One Old Key. There's a group of us. If you see hashtag Real Urbex, that's us. And I have a disclaimer in my details in a lot of my newer videos saying why we put that in now. It's just so hard now to fight this clickbait lying stuff. So we're trying here. We're trying to kind of take things back to honesty of what real urban exploring is. Hey, Jay Wade. Jay Wade is another one I have not been to in the last week or so because I've been out of town so much and then taking a lot of meds for my health. But I've been home, so yeah. Yes, TL, I've been unsubscribed from Urban Kiwiana. I lost Family of Fun again this week, as everybody knows who's been on my streams. I seem to lose them about once or twice a month. They are the worst of all my subscriptions that like to disappear. Let's see, Study Boy NZ. I get his notifications for all of his live streams. I get none of his notifications for his normal videos. So yeah, YouTube's got to fix some stuff. So what's going on, Jay Wade? I think you've got a motivational vid and a couple drizzle effect I've missed, man. If you want to learn about YouTube, maybe how to get somewhere, check out Drizzle Effect with Jay Wade. And really, I do try to help out. Even sometimes with OBS, which I don't like using, but a lot of people are loving it. Yeah, TL, I'm trying to also. And like Lord Explores Devon from Among the Unknown, Urbexy, a bunch of us discussed. We're also trying to get all the rules. There are actual rules for urban exploring. Get those hashed out. Make each of us gonna make a video on our channel about those rules. And then if we catch anybody using our hashtag, our group name of Real Urbex, and breaking the rules, we're gonna call them out, no matter how big or small they are. It could be exploring with Josh, who's broken lots of rules lately. Or somebody with 20 views just want to go in and destroy stuff. Sorry, catching up here, everybody. If you see me freeze, it's not the stream, it's me catching back up. Yeah, it happens, Rogue. Yeah, TL, just make sure, I agree, just make sure that we keep our eye out for people using it. So we're waiting for copycats. People using it that are not following urban exploring rules. They're setting up shots and leaving stuff out, messing with stuff, moving things, dragging things around to make things prettier for you and better. That's not what urban exploring is. They're breaking things, taking things. You know, a lot of you know what a lot of the rules are. I know one old key uses it. He should be. He was there at that discussion. You're 2 subways from 400? Nice, Lord Explorers. And I've said this before. I really do feel there are some channels that are underwatched. Urban Kiwiana is one. And Lord Explorers definitely has got some great videos. And I don't say that because I've been exploring with him recently. I've been kind of a fan of his videos for a while. So, man, some channels, strange how they're not getting his watch time. Sorry, I'm catching up here again. Well, you got to stick with it, Chris. You got to do a little bit of both, man. Just find a little time. Even do a live stream to let people know you're live. Call to action overlay. Well, there, Urbexy is giving us an idea. I'll have to look that up and figure out how to do that, Urbexy. Yes, Catherine. Actually, that's one of the main urban exploring rules. One is you leave nothing but footprints. You leave crap. You don't drag things around. You don't damage things. It should almost be like you were never there. Sure, your footprints and stuff you can't hide. To give you an example, the other day we were exploring in Gary, Indiana. Lord Explorers moved a basketball. And kind of rightfully so, because the basketball, you can tell some jerk kicked it out of the gym into this cafeteria side. And it's kind of sitting half flat in the middle of some old food that always been thrown out of the fridges there at the school where we ran. But he moved the ball to take a picture back to the gym. Cool picture, by the way. And him and Tenzoroku put it back right where they found it. Whether that was where it was before some vandal kicked it over there or not, they put it back the way it was. So as far as anybody knew, we were never there, and that's the way it should be. That it was dedication and to following the exploring rules. I really was happy with that. It's a little link you can add to the lower right side of the video. Well, the lower right side of my video has my XCF thing. So I just kind of got my XCF thing for subscribe. So I don't know if you can do 2 or if you have to move, get rid of your normal call to action. Well, Chris Peck, I do think Exploring with Josh, everybody, sorry, Exploring with Josh has done a lot to help bring urban exploring more mainstream. And okay, this is going to sound really bad. If he hears this, he'll probably be really pissed. He was once an amazing urban explorer. He really, really stressed the rules, respect for places, everything else. Lately, though, I mean, come on, right on his videos, setting up shots, moving things all over, setting it in places, and leaving it that way. In multiple videos now. That's not urban exploring. Now he's become a performance artist or a showman or kind of a vandal. I'm sorry. So, Josh, if you hear this, I'm sorry. I still have respect for you to a point, but I've lost a lot of it because you have been breaking urban exploring rules by changing things up just to make your shots prettier. Which, by the way, is a form of clickbait. That I happen to say I'm glad that Tenzoroku and Steel City Storm and the guys I explored last week didn't do. Yeah, exactly, TL. That's another one. TL is slowly laying out some rules for you guys. Yeah, TL, it does me too. So when Lord Explores sent me a link saying that it was destroyed, that the Hackney's was destroyed, so you can look it up. Hackney's in Lake Zurich, Illinois. Got great history on the place. Catherine, I think he's gotten lost. I think a lot of these guys got too big too fast. They pushed so hard, so much, one-upping themselves and each other so often that now they're kind of stuck. They don't know what to do. And they're also kind of hooked on the views. It's almost a fame thing more than it is for the urban exploration or whatever the videos are doing. So now they're just out for that, and they'll do anything for it. I mean, I've said it before. Josh has over 3 million subscribers. But I'm sorry to tell you this. Most of those 3 million aren't even fans of urban exploring or him. They join because it's cool to join a 3 million plus channel. And his views say all that. He brings a video out, he gets 50,000 views or 100,000 views. Even if it's 300,000 views, that's very little when you have 3.5 million subscribers. So it kind of says a lot of them aren't even urban exploring fans. Thankfully, I don't have quite that bad of trouble. Yes, Todd is right. By the way, welcome, Todd. Sorry. Yes, urban porn. We just call it vandalism, Todd. Vandalism or destruction. But yeah, it's not urban exploring. I do know that. Well, Urbexy, I know I got, you mean like my XCF in the bottom right of my screen? That's my call to action, my subscribe to me thing. But if that's what Urbexy's talking about, everybody, he's telling you how to get that little watermark or something in the bottom right of your screen that somebody click and subscribe to you. Exactly, TL. Thank you. Yeah, Todd, I'm going to go with TL on this. It's not urban porn. It's pure vandalism. And you shouldn't move stuff. As Josh, these other big explorers know better. Yes, TJ. Welcome, TJ. This is something I was going to bring up. And I know Lord Explores had a giggle out of this too. Yes, I used the word giggle. Sorry. We were just recently in Gary, Indiana. Within a day or two of us being there, Josh was there, exploring the same places we did. I'm not saying he followed us. Some of those places are well known. Gary's been there forever, and he's always snubbed his nose at it because the places are more beat up than he likes. He should have followed us that day because we actually explored a couple really great places. When you see the videos from me, LordExplores and Tenzoroku, you're going to love it. But he explored some of the same places we did. And I actually have a little bit of a little annoyance with Josh at the moment. He broke the law. When you're a drone pilot, There are certain laws, and I do not know why my camera's fading because my lights are solid. You are very careful when you fly your drone. There are major, major FAA laws. He flew his drone at a church that me and Lord Explorers were at. I flew my drone inside, but I would not fly it outside because it's within the airport flight zone. Not only that, you're in the flight path of landing aircraft. Even with permission, I mean, even if you called the airport, you weren't going to get permission to fly there. Yet in his video, he's got very high drone shots. That's crap. He broke the law in a bad, dangerous way that can get a lot of drone pilots in trouble. People need to stop breaking laws with their drones, or we're all going to get limited. And you guys, Lord Explorers, he can attest, I would not fly there because we checked how close the airport was, and you could see the airplanes landing. We were in the flight path. There's no way you got okay to fly there. And his drone shots are easily 400 or 500 feet up. TL, you can here too. It's up to 5 years in jail and a $250,000 fine here in America. So I was not very happy about that. Yes, Lord Explorers is right. His Steel Town Records video was better than any Josh's Gary videos. Yes. Josh didn't seem to have his heart in it so much. While when Steel City Storm was showing three of us around, we were digging it and into it and having a hell of a good time. Even as crappy as I felt, I was having a great time. You can see that in our videos. You can see it's kind of, he's been doing it a long time, so that's not a shot at him. It's kind of too much of a job for him now. I'm starting to worry. Yeah, Todd, that's a problem. If people keep seeing this, online people flying, or the FAA or law enforcement sees people flying we're not supposed to, we're going to lose a lot of our drone privileges. But yeah, Lord Explorers, your video was definitely better. Your thumbnail was better too. I actually think my Explorer of the St. Mary's Hospital was better than Josh's. I'm tooting my own horn. I'm sorry, but I think my video was better. So, yeah. This isn't a shoot on, jump on Josh stream. It just kind of, he did a few things lately. It's really hacked me off as an explorer. Has been exploring kind of as long as he's been alive. So he's done a lot of good, but lately he seems to be kind of going the way of Mo Sargi. So for you don't know, he's a huge exploring clickbaiter. Tenzoroku! Oh, that's the other part of the story, guys. When we were in Gary, Tenzoroku made it. His car did not die because he took the Chevy. Josh ruined them all for us. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He was up in Tenzoroku's area in Wisconsin, too. Yeah, he's done stuff now because Josh is up there. Now there's tons of security on the place. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm with Urbexy. I was a big fan of Josh. He's changed so much. I'm kind of unsubscribed. Yeah, Jay Wade, clickbaiter, man. A lot of clickbaiters out there anymore. People just lying and titles, lying in thumbnails, lying in their video. They're rehearsing, making things up, moving stuff. It's not what it's supposed to be. Exactly, TJ. TJ's right. We don't explore to make a movie or to make ourselves look prettier for you or smarter. We explore to preserve these places and see them because we love them and we want to share them with you. And once again, we put them on YouTube, they're preserved forever. Just like Hackney's that is now burned down is on Lord Explorer's channel, my channel, and a couple other people's channels now. So that cool place is preserved. I did, Catherine. I don't unsubscribe often. The last couple rule breakings, the drone thing was a straw that broke camel's back to me. Him rearranging stuff, doing things he wasn't supposed to before was bad enough. obviously rehearsing certain parts of his explorers. I don't, but the drone thing was the end of it. As a drone pilot, I know how much trouble you can get into, or if you're flying and you're in a flight path of a landing airplane, you're not going to damage one of the big jets with these little drones. A jet plane will just grind that thing up. You'll never notice it. But a smaller aircraft, you could damage very badly. So I just kind of dropped it because of that. So yeah, he's kind of messed up some. He's kind of copied off, whether purposely or accidentally, copied off our explorers and Gary. He's just quicker about getting his videos out because he got a staff. At least it seems that way. Or he's just really lightning fast at editing. But yeah, it's then he kind of messed up some explorers we were going to do in Wisconsin too, because of him now everybody's high on alert because they go in like bulls and don't even try to hide anything, and they're moving stuff and. Exactly, Todd. And like I said, when LordExplores and Tenzoroku moved the basketball to take a picture, like I said, it was probably kicked there by a vandal anyway. But they still brought it back, put it right where they found it. I don't mind that. When somebody walks in there now, after we left, it was the same way as when we walked in. I don't know about an awesome teacher, Chris. I feel for this stuff. I love this stuff. I love urban exploring. I love seeing these places. I love sharing them with people. I love that YouTube gives us a good way, besides my backup drives and everything else, a good way to really preserve these forever. It's a side of society a lot of people don't see. Yeah, I know, Tenzoroku. Now we got to figure a way to get in there. Yes, Todd, you do. Since every place is different. But a lot of police officers really aren't too bad about it. I know Run Road got caught recently, and the cops are really cool to him, buddies. Come on, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. But they see you're an urban explorer, you got your camera equipment. They see you're not there destroying stuff. They're usually pretty cool about it. Some places are not. Some laws are worse than others, you know. And I'm not going to get angry at a cop if he does give me a ticket or whatever. But sometimes we do get in with permission and legally. Love those. Well, Catherine, if I can ever make it that far, I'd love to. Like I said, my trip to Detroit and Ohio is going to be put off because my health just won't handle it anymore this fall. So that's why I'm hoping to get some nice, good exploring in with LordExplores, Tenzoroku, maybe exploring with Jay and Rogue yet. Rogue is going to be pushing the end of my limit distance-wise. No, Chris, you're not making history when you explore. You are preserving history, recording history. Explorers are urban archaeologists of the modern era. We are archaeologists of recent history, where some people are digging up fossils 5,000 years ago, or a million years. We're looking at stuff, kind of modern day fossils around us every day. Huh. See, TJ, that's urban exploring. If you're gonna move something, put it right back, and don't drag things where you leave marks. I've seen some explorers doing that recently, just dragging stuff everywhere and leaving marks everywhere. You can tell everything's been moved. They're kicking stuff out of the way to drag things over here to make a hospital bed picture look better. It's like, stop. No, Chris, your choice as if it wasn't making history, it's recording history. You were recording a point in history happening. Exactly, Rogue. We've discussed that before here, but Rogue is right. If you treat the law enforcement friendly and respectful, even if they're angry with you and not the same with you, remember, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time you're in the wrong. But I treat the police with ultimate respect. and I do everything they tell me. So a lot of times they're not jerks. So the industrial archaeology, yeah. There you go, one old key. Exactly. Hey, there's 20 of us here. Let's say we review Rogue Exploration's video. And anybody, when we're doing this, please, any comments, good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs downs, let us know what you think. Let him know what you think. What you did perfect, what he could improve on, what you liked, didn't like, what you'd like to see him explore next. And, you know, anything. We're all here to learn and help each other. We're not just here for an extra view or two. Leave comments. Definitely comment back. Ask him questions. Feel free to ask Rogue questions because he will answer you here. So ask him and, you know, see what you can, maybe he can tell you some more about the building. He does know more. Yes, TL. Before we go to the video, TL's right. I've seen a lot of what TL is writing there in the chat. Yes. Well, they would have fit in perfectly in my last Explorer then. Yeah. Yep, I remember, Todd. All right, everybody, let me see if I can get this thing called up. As you know, I got to hunt for it again because it likes to remove. And we're going to go. Here's Lord, maybe. Come on, Rogue Exploration, everybody. It's going to take time. You got to get that fixed, Rogue. They go to your home screen, they don't see any recent activity. You got to get some videos and playlists on here because some people just go right to the first screen. They don't see anything. They'll just keep going. So you got to get that covered. Get some stuff on your home screen, man. And make some playlists. You got some good ones. There you go. That's good. Playlists. You got to have playlists. But your home screen should never be empty like this. All right. Video was one he talked to me about. I was going to have to start it from the beginning because it looks like it skipped up on me again. Oh, there we go. But here it is, everybody. This is second visit to this Catholic community center. It's in a rough area of town, so he's rightfully a little on edge. But this Rogue Exploration, please make sure you ask questions, comment, let him know what you think.
Well, here I am today. I'm back in the abandoned Catholic Community Center. I wasn't happy with the first video I made of this, so I come back down here to remake it. This building's almost 100 years old.
Really?
It'll be 100 years old next summer.
Sorry, everybody. Don't know why my notifications suddenly just started popping up. Really? Sorry, everybody. All this time on, and now notifications are dinging me.
Yeah, this place is falling in on itself too. I can hear people up there. Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet. I can hear footsteps up there. I got this ready to rock and roll. Damn it. I knew there was going to be somebody in here. Damn, I really wanted to go upstairs too. That sucks. I know for a fact there's people up there. And I'm in here all by myself.
Exactly, Todd.
Damn, I really wanted to go up there.
I appreciate you coming.
Ooh. Wow, it's falling apart more than it was the last time I was in here. Yeah, that freaked me out a little bit, you guys. There's a crack pipe. Yeah, that freaked me out a little bit. Okay, you guys.
Thanks, Gage.
Thanks for watching.
Sorry.
The project-based learning for me was actually really great.
Bye-bye, lady. Sorry, I didn't catch that quick enough. So what everybody think? Ashley's Audacity story. Ooh, I missed Ashley. So, what'd you guys think? How'd you like the crack pipe? And I did notice, when Rogue is talking about hearing people upstairs, did you notice the clothes hanging around in there drying and stuff? In the little flop areas people had already laid out? So, that'll tell you right there, if you're in some of the big cities, it's another reason I don't explore at night. Because a lot of these people come inside at night to sleep and gather, and you don't want to be around that. Yeah, it was really vandalized. Yeah, I tried to, Todd, have somebody with me, but sometimes, it just doesn't work. And if I don't, then I'll still try to explore. If I get into an area where I don't think it's good, I don't feel safe enough, I will leave. Yeah, Todd, there are a lot of people crashing there. I will say that, Rogue, that video shows you've improved a lot since your early videos, which is great. Only thing we can all wish is that the place was in slightly better shape. But what can you do about that? That's up to vandals and Mother Nature. But no, it was a good vid. A good, solid, small explorer. I liked it. Now, see, if he had somebody with him, then maybe he could have braved going upstairs. Or like I said, do what I do. I yell out loud that I'm here to take video. I'm not there to bother anybody's stuff. And I am live streaming. People do not want to mess with you very much when you're live streaming, because if they do, they'll be live on camera and recorded. Yeah, Rogue, that area of St. Louis, East St. Louis got them. Yeah, people living there at One Old Key. Haven't you ever? Well, yeah, Todd, you're right about that. Sometimes grit does make it real. Have you ever run into anybody in any of your explorers? Anybody? How about you, One Old Key or TL? Have you ever run into people, transients or homeless living in places? Or drug addicts? I've had it happen a few times. Nothing dangerous. That's good. So, but yeah, on the whole, that's why I picked that video from Rogue. It's one of his newer videos. It shows his improvement, especially if you go find. I don't think he deleted it. Find the video the first time he was there. Definite improvement, which we always want to be improving. And I like the video. Only thing I can hope is I wish you could have gone upstairs to get a little longer. But some of my videos have been pretty short too. A few times, yeah, I bet you have, Rogue, run into people, yeah. Tenzoroku hasn't yet. I was a little worried when we were in Gary, Indiana. Part of that was myself, LordExplores and Tenzoroku went to Gary, Indiana last week. We also met with Steel City Storm, is from there. He showed us around. What a great guy. Check his channel out. He's kind of one of those biker dudes, but he is into exploring. He loves his town, and he loves history. He's great. He's a very good guy. Once you get used to him, he's a great guy. He starts telling, he knows tons of history of that city. Crazy cool. Now there's something Josh missed out on. Tenzoroku had Steel City Storm with him, so we had an amazingly good guide. And we go back, I'm definitely going to talk to him. Sorry, I'm just catching. Well, yeah, not to be sexist, TL, but yeah, you're a girl. Honestly, I wouldn't want you to go alone. Hell, I've been some places alone that, even as I was doing it, I'm like, boy, this isn't the brightest idea I've ever had. One of them was in Gary last time I explored. As everybody knows, I explored 3 or 4 places alone in Gary last time. Definitely had pepper spray on each pinky, ready to go. Well, see, Tenzoroku, that's more of your wheelhouse. I'm not into the paranormal very much. I just like the explorers. But see, that's really cool because, see, once again, Steel City Storm was so versatile. He could show you stuff you liked, and me and LordExplores stuff we liked, and stuff we all liked. Perfect. The Michael Jackson stuff was cool. His history was cool. The school we got to explore was cool. Actually, really good school. I don't know why it's not being used. It's crazy that nice of a place. When you guys see our videos of this school, and I know we're all going to release them different times, you're going to freak out because this school is in very good condition. The problem is releasing the name of the school when we do them, because it gives away a location directly, and this place is pretty unvandalized, really. So unfortunately, I think we're going to have to, some of you may know where we're at, but for the general consumer, we may not be able to release the location and a lot of history are going to get destroyed. So I'm a little worried about that. What me, Lord Explorers and Tenzoroku are going to do about that. Because it does kind of break an urban exploring rule. Do no harm to a place. Do no damage. Release the name, location, too much history, and that place might be decimated. That kind of worries about that. What do you guys think? Tenzoroku, Lord Explorers? I think Lord Explorers is still here. What do you guys think about naming it? Because that's also kind of taboo in some urban exploring circles. So I don't know. It's got good history, but if you name it, I wonder how many people are going to flock there and damage it. Hey, maybe we just give Josh another place to explore. Woo! Akron, Ohio. Yeah. There are some places in there that are a little sketchy, man. Yeah, Tenzoroku's right. It was a fun day. We were unhappy he had to leave earlier than me and Lord Explorers because he had the longest drive. He had like about a 6-hour drive home almost. So, yeah, he had to leave a little earlier. He had to be work next day. Lord Explorers only had like an hour, hour and a half drive. I had about a 3-hour drive. Yeah, see, Todd, that's the problem. The only bad thing about that is, as explorers, we love to give history. And this building is rich with history. So I agree, Todd, though. If we give out the name of the school and too much history, it's going to be just inundated with people. Because right now, it's almost, if you trim the place down, all the yard and courtyards, and do a little work to it here and there, you could reopen this place. There's even electronic blackboards in there. Going to waste. Yeah, but Rogue, aren't you a bigger guy than I am? I'm not a very big guy. I just kind of, I don't think I'm smart enough to know any better sometimes. Oh, one cool little story was, before I went to Gary, we tried to, Lord Explorers both got caught in traffic, so we didn't get as much as we'd like to. And my lungs are being jerks that morning, but we explored this cool building. And Lord Explorers, we went across the roof. We're going to go down these steps. And suddenly he's like, wait a minute, this wasn't like this. He actually picked his phone up, looked back on his original video he did of the place, and said, OF, part of the roof on this upper area had collapsed, and it come down in and fell on the stairwell. Then he's thinking about going down. He's like, He started looking, and there's a huge cracks in what was left of the roof. So in the last month or so, the roof has come down and collapsed into a stairwell that he saw from the first time he was there. Gorgeous place outside Chicago with amazing skyline views of Chicago. Crazy cool. Sorry, catching up again here, everybody. I know sometimes it's annoying when you stare at me, just stare off, but I like to try to keep up and not ignore you guys, honestly. I've seen some people that stream just ignore the crap out of the chat, no matter how few people are in it. Drive you nuts. Yeah, exactly, Urbex. See, things can go bad real quick. Yeah, Todd, I'm going to discuss it with Steel City Storm, Todd, and see, because he knows the city. I'm going to see how well known it is, how well known it, how to get in it, everything like that. Engage it from him. I probably will not name it unless I talk to him and he says, you know what, it's not a secret. But I got to know from him. Hey, Macy. Yeah, Macy. Josh was actually there a day or two after we were. Just he's quicker on his editing. Yeah, he was there a day or two after us. Actually, he may have been there the same day. After Tenzoroku left, Lord Explorers and I went to do the church, and he wanted to see the hospital I did. That was St. Mary's. And that's an easily shared location because it's open. With the Urbex permit in Gary, you can go right to it. No big deal. And it's right next to the police station. But it doesn't make it much safer. The cops told me that. Trust me. It doesn't make it a lot safer. But we went there, and my lungs were pretty rough by this time. I had to do breathing treatments. I had to do some treatments. So Lord Explores actually went in to explore the hospital alone. I was a little skeeved out by letting him go in there alone, but even I did it alone. But he went in and explored alone. He'd come back out at first. He's like, oh, crap. I hear voices and people talking down there. I'm starting to wonder if that was when Josh was there. Because I'm starting to wonder if that's when Josh was there. Because his video came out. I don't know why my stream is acting up. Because my health shows perfect. But yeah, Josh's video on that hospital that I did a month or two ago came out a day or two after we were there. And that's a day or two after Lord Explores heard voices. But Lord Explores didn't give up. I took him around back. Another entrance I showed him. And he went through that and explored a good part of the building. Oh, no, thanks, Antonis. Have a good one, old key. And I do not know. I don't know why this is acting up. My encoding software is doing perfect. But now suddenly YouTube is saying video output low. So if there's a problem, I'm sorry, because I don't understand it, because my camera hasn't changed, my encoding software hasn't changed, and nobody's using the microwave. So I don't understand it. Have a good one, old key. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know. If it's still doing it, let me know. It just says video output is low, not receiving a video. But none of my settings have changed. My encoding software is still putting out at 1280 by 720, it's 30 frames per second. It isn't changing. Nothing's going wrong. I can look at the frame rate encoding up here. Everything. Bit rate's good. I don't see any reason I should be doing that. So, yay, YouTube. Might be Josh. Ouch. Nice, dude. So what's up, Macy? How you been out with the dogs and flying the drone? Cause you're in Scotland also, aren't you, Macy? You're kin or kind of countryman of Urbexy and Pajerico. Yeah, Josh is voodooing me. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, because my encoding software says putting out the same bit rate and everything. So that's a YouTube thing. Because it obviously was my internet, because it reads the internet speed, make sure everything's kosher. Yep, Scottish borders, Macy. You got happy dogs. My dog he's past the age where he's bouncy like that. He's almost 13 on a breed that lives between 10 and 12 at their max. A lot of people we know that have had his breed, they die around 9 to 11, and he's 13 now. And he's still about 100 pounds. He's a good-sized boy. Oh, cool, Macy. Have you got a video out yet on that, or did you do? Are you gonna do one? Yes, dude, it was. And I think Lord Explores already put out a better video of Gary. I put out better videos of Gary. Even he barely even showed much at the bank vault, which sure people have been there, but it's really cool. I hope he doesn't lose the wonder of the explorers. I think he's starting to maybe lose the enjoyment. And I hope he doesn't. He's 11, 8. Oh, sorry. Just catching up again. But no, we had a great trip to Gary. And I can't thank Steel City Storm enough for taking us around. He's a funny dude. You gotta go check out his videos just to hear him. And Steel City, man, I'm sorry I'm not making fun of you. You are just what I like to call a unique personality. Something a lot of people call me. You got tons of personality, but man, you do not look like as much of a historian as you are. I know you can't judge a book by the cover, but man, you can see he loves what he's doing. He loves these places, and he was great. We went to explore a couple places, and if there was somebody staring at us outside, he did what me and Sean have done in the past. Just walk up and talk to the people. Let them know what we're doing, put them at ease. And that was great. Oh, yeah, Macy, I don't take my dog exploring. My afraid he's got hurt his foot on something. And if my stream is still doing something, I'm sorry. Because it says everything's green, but it's still acting stupid. Wow. Well, Tenzoroku, he's got a good channel going. And now my stream's acting stupid again. And I know nobody's using it because I'm the only one here. Jeez. Sorry, starting to get a little peeved off because it's definitely YouTube's problem. YouTube had a problem last week. YouTube had a problem last week during my live stream. God damn, see? My encoding software is still putting out. YouTube crashed last week, cut my live stream in half, and it was an internal system error to do with YouTube. It even said their monkeys were trying to fix the problem. Funny, because they demonetized half my live stream last week, but the other half is monetized. YouTube, how does that make sense? It's the same dang stream. So YouTube screwed up last week, crashed my stream. They had to do an internal error on their fault. But then they cut my stream in half, monetized half of it, demonetized the other half. Huh? That makes no sense. Oh, no problem, Rogue. I'm glad your video, definitely shows you how much you've been improving. No, TJ, YouTube has gone insane. Thank you, Logan Paul, and to all the other big YouTubers who did stupid, idiotic crap. YouTube comes down on a lot of stuff. Now their algorithm's too touchy. Well, if you're a big YouTuber, it's not a big deal because you just request a review and you get reviewed and they turn it back, you fix it right away. If you're a smaller channel like me, if you don't get enough views, they don't review it. They won't even review you. You have no leg to stand on, no way to argue about this lockout crap. It just happens, TJ. I know a lot of other channels having the same problem. The algorithm just picks and chooses and no rhyme or reason. And YouTube don't give a rat's butt about small channels lately, it seems. Oh, see? Uh-oh. Now you see? Right there. YouTube just cut my god dang stream. That is not my internet providers. I just checked my speed. My internet speed is kicking ass. Yeah, my internet speed is kicking butt. And it keeps locking up. Starting to get a little ticked off. Yeah, my internet speed is busting butt. My encoding software is kicking butt. But it keeps locking up. There's no reason for it. That is YouTube. It'll come back. I don't know what to do. It does it lately. This is really starting to get my nerves. And I've already complained to YouTube. I've already complained to YouTube about this. See, I don't know when to talk and when not to because it's glitchy on my screen. My encoding software is putting out. Hasn't changed. My internet speed is great. It's fudging YouTube. They've been doing this on my live streams for all my channels. 1 hour in, they start doing stupid like this. The only answer I got from YouTube once was, yeah, we've been having some internal system problems. Bear with us. Well, that's great. Fix it. I'll bet this crap doesn't happen to the big channels. What do you bet? Yeah, I know. It may be buffering. I don't know what's going on. Because if I... See, I don't even know when to talk. Now, I'm on my encoding screen right now. Everything on my encoding software up here says it is perfect. My internet speed is kicking butt. So I don't know what's going on. If it's not my software, my computer, or my internet provider, it's YouTube. So I'm getting a little bit peevy with them. Let's see. We're doing that. Yeah. Everything looks amazing here. Yeah, TL, I know, but it's still annoying when you're trying to do this. Because once again, I'm not even sure what you guys are hearing or not hearing when I'm talking. Because the screen freezes and goes and comes back. And I don't know what is getting out to you guys. I don't get to know what even gets to you guys. There's no way to know. Yeah, Tenzoroku, you're learning. I'm going to keep talking. But you're learning, man. You're getting into this. You're still a little, you can definitely tell you're a little new to it, but you're getting there, man. The more you do, that's what you got to do. Hey, Bobby. I don't know if you'll even hear me say hi to you because YouTube is having a system problem. And I get to say it's YouTube because I've done all my speed checks on my internet. My encoding software is kicking butt. Everything's normal, just like normal. Jeez. There it goes again. Yeah, TL, trust me, I know. Try not to let it get on your nerves, but now it's starting to get on my nerves. It's starting to tick me off pretty heavily because I don't know what is or isn't getting out. See, I don't know why it's glitching. There's nothing operating here. Every piece of software I have says everything's working great. My test on my internet here is working full speed. It's just starting to push my buttons a tad. Let me see here. I'll do my speed check again. And that checks my actual provider. Yeah, I know, dude. I've had this problem with them off and on. It's kind of why I've been streaming my other 2 channels. Every time I try to do something, it starts acting up. And YouTube, one time, only got back to me once, but they told me it was an internal problem with them. They're having problems with some channels. Yeah, I'm running over 75 megabytes a second right now. And my upload speed is really good too. So it's not my internet. It's not my encoding software. It's YouTube. Yeah, Atlantis, it's not you, it's YouTube. They're having an issue. I've checked everything at my end. Everything's fine. But I'll try to get back to it. If it cuts out, I'm sorry. Thanks for hanging on and working through it with me. I do appreciate it. But we had a great time in Gary. Hopefully our next couple trips there, it won't be quite as hot and humid. Yeah, the humidity was a little much this last couple times. That looking forward to the next couple trips. And I'm hoping, like Tenzoroku can go again. And he can stay a little longer. He might get there the night before, he said. There's so much to see. Any of you that are urban explorers, you got to get to Gary, Indiana. If you do go, I do recommend buying the Urbex permit. partially to show the government people there, thank you for working with us. And I will I will pay for the permit and explore the places you own. But yeah, Gary is a great place for exploring. Just be careful where you go. Never explore after dark. It does get very sketchy after dark. Even the police at their police station and the place right next to it, they're a little worried. Hey, Jessica, that's okay. You're not missing a lot. You're missing a lot of crazy streaming issues. And if you can see it from my end, everybody, stream health green, everything down here, the stream health report says healthy. It just does that. All right, thanks, TL. Just stay on Broadway. The bad thing is, Tenzoroku's right. You could almost stay on one of the biggest streets there and spend most of a day exploring. There's so much. It's crazy what's all there. Let alone going off on other streets, back alleys, and places. You'll drive through areas. Yeah, dude, it is cutting out. I don't know why. Everything is in the green. So it's a YouTube internal problem, or else everything I would have, I'd be getting warnings. Rogue, Gary, Indiana's worse. There are areas of Gary, Indiana. You'll drive through whole areas, nothing. Abandoned, burned out places, places overgrown, empty. It's crazy. You just can't. It's hard to describe unless you've ever been to a place like that. Gary is bigger than East St. Louis. Gary is just, it was a huge, huge steel town at one time. And it's just, what it's become is just bad. But with the way our economy is going in America, they're actually slowly, including Detroit, starting to see a little bit of a resurgence, possibly. So that'd be great. Our president is trying to bring back steel production to our country. And they're thinking about firing the steel plants back up. A lot more there in Gary. Which would really help their jobs. You help Gary's jobs out, you bring that place up. Yeah, rogue exploration. Imagine East St. Louis about 50 times or 100 times bigger. And even more abandoned. You can't drive, when me and LordExplores are driving around, you can't drive a block without seeing something abandoned in most places there. Yes, it is Tenzoroku. It is the bottom tail end of Illinois. Isn't that right, Rogue? Because I'm trying to get down there yet before winter to explore with Rogue. He's probably going to be my biggest trip of the year. Because my health may not handle much longer trips yet this year without another hospital stay. And I don't know why it's doing this. I'm going to have to text my wife if she's doing something. Let me message my wife, make sure she's not doing anything to the stream. Sorry, everyone. Just trying to ask, make sure she's not doing something. Trying to see if maybe she can redirect for the antennas. I know our cats play with the router sometimes. Maybe that's part of the problem, but it doesn't show it's my problem at my end. Everything here shows great. Sorry, there. Thanks, Jessica. Yeah, sorry, Jessica. I did put NSFW on that. There's nothing really bad in it, but still. Oh, no problem, Jessica. I appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, Tenzoroku. If I can make sure I can make it down there. I'll let you know when I'm going if you want to go with. It'd probably be an overnighter because there's no way I can drive that far and back. It may be a 2 days because I can't remember how long it is to get there, but it's quite a drive. And once again, thank you everybody for hanging through this. Because once again, everything's green. And I'm getting nothing showing me what's going on. See, I'm trying to get down there yet. I just got to see how long it is to get there, if I can afford it, health can handle it. Sorry, I'm just trying not to let this get to me. It really is starting to bug me now. Since I've done every check possible and everything's perfect. Everything's still going stupid. Okay. Now I'm waiting. I did it again. Yeah, you see me sitting like that because it just says stream ended. Then it resumes. It just makes it up. Now it does it again. You guys are going to come back one of these times? You guys are going to come back one of these times? I just see my fist hit the camera or something. Oh, that is annoying. Now I actually have a warning message. Video output low. No, it effing FF isn't. My encoding software is putting out the exact same thing it always effing does. I know TL said not to let it get to me, but it's starting to. Hard to do a stream. You don't know what's going on. YouTube is full of ads. They're getting plenty of video to maintain smooth. Send it 271.00 kilobytes. Or no, they want a bit rate of 2,500 kilobytes a second. I'm sending at double that. No, TJ, we got great weather here. Our weather is amazing here. But no, Gary, Indiana was a great place. If you're an explorer and you're ever in the area, you gotta go. But yeah, go alone. If you go alone, be super careful. It is sketchy as heck in places. The police usually have more to worry about. The police usually aren't too bad. If you're not a vandal, they're not going to mess with you too much. But don't mess with them either. Because honestly, the police in Gary have their hands pretty full. I don't know. The church there we did, the City Methodist, tons of people have done City Methodist Church. But it's amazing how much better it looks in person. I wish I could try to gush properly about this place. Even in the shape it's in, it is freaking awe-inspiring. It really is, viewers, and I'm really starting to get effing ticked. Because they already admitted last time it was their problem. See, I don't even know when to talk. Everything's green, but... Yep, starting to get miffed. May have to get off here pretty soon just because it's not... I can't really stream to you guys properly. I'm not sure who's here. Everything's green, but everything's just skipping. There it is again. Everything's green, but nothing. And the more it does it, the more you guys leave. Which I'm happy you guys hung out as long as you did. So right now, I'm going to hand out my Troll Award. YouTube gets my Troll Award. Well, you see, I can't do that, Tenzoroku. That ends the stream. If I stop, it ends the stream 100% done. You don't get to resume. So that's done for the night. I'm not going to restart and do all that crap, and YouTube can kind of bite my nuts because I know it's them. Now, if I restart my PC, it'll be because when I turn it off, I'm done for the night. Definitely lost my sense of humor now. Went from 20 viewers to 8 because of this crap. So thank you, YouTube. Now, it's not my PC. This PC is insanely overbuilt for what I'm doing. And everything checks out good. I'm sending everything. My internet connection is perfect. My speed is great. Encoding software is good. It's effing YouTube. Because it's not on my end. YouTube sent me a message finally saying, we're not receiving enough data. Yeah, Yars, I'm sending it double what you were telling me to send. Oh, it's not doing me a lot of good, TJ. I'm getting just a little miffy. That's why YouTube gets my troll butt award. I might just cut out a little early. No problem, Rogue. Thanks, man. Only thing I can say, Rogue, is maybe make some of your explores a little longer if you can. Make sure you do an intro and an outro, you know. Ask people to subscribe and like and stuff. Get your face in there once in a while. People like to connect with who they're watching. Well, I am going to let you all go for right now. Because I'm about tired of fighting this. And I'm getting pretty annoyed. But thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I can't even say goodbye without doing something stupid. Yeah, I can't even say goodbye to you without doing something stupid. So, in 1 minute, I'm going to get off here. Cut the stream in a half hour short for the night. So, yeah, it's 1:29:10 now. I'm at 1:30. I'm going to cut it off. But I appreciate it. I may come back on later tonight. I'm going to send YouTube a stink mail that they did not fix the problem they told me they were going to fix. So that's real nice. Bad thing is, it won't let me stop the stream because I got no tab to stop the stream. I don't even know if I'm on. I can't even say goodnight. I can't end the stream because it freezes. It takes away my tab to end it. Like, yay! I have a button that says play ad. I wonder if it works. Alright, now, are any of you seeing an ad? Let me know. I wish I could end it when it was locked up like this, but it won't let me. So I don't even know how to end it because I can't. So I'm going to end it the hard way. I'm going through my encoding software, and I'm going to cut it. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming.